I've said this a lot during the introduction of my latest videos, and I know it's probably getting annoying for some of you guys, but I just hit 99,000 subscribers, which is insane to think about. But if you guys are new to the video and are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you double check and subscribe to the channel if you are new. But in today's video, we're not going to be talking about NBA 2K21. I know I've been talking a lot about patches, the shooting, updates, whatever the case may be, but we're going to be talking a little bit more as 2K as a company, because I know there's a lot of you guys who still aren't satisfied with the product that NBA 2K come out, and a lot of you guys have had complaints and criticism towards 2K as a company as a whole. Now, I made a video talking about 2K as a company the other day, or a couple days ago now, with the video I made about Charles Barkley. Now, in that video, Charles Barkley was very, very brutally honest. He was very upfront and gave us more of an insight of how 2K really handles business outside of just the product. Now, there's obviously things that go on with this, but Charles Barkley did an interview and basically said that he wasn't happy with how 2K handled business in terms of using retired players, not paying them, and he felt like there wasn't a fair agreement in terms of how much money was being distributed, because we all know 2K makes millions and millions of dollars every single year because they have no competition. Now, speaking about competition, this is going to come into play for today's video. Now, we know over the years, 2K has had very, very unhappy customers. Now, most of the people who are unhappy are the exact people I said. Those are the customers, the consumers, myself, probably 99.9% of you guys watching this video. We are normally the people that are very outraged. We are normally the people that are very, very unhappy with the game. We are not satisfied, but you never really think about what about the people who are working there, because obviously the people who work at 2K normally do receive a lot of hate. I know Two Bros Gaming received a lot of hate. I know Ronnie 2K, I mean, that guy can't even post an Instagram picture without getting absolutely destroyed, or really can't post on any form of social media without getting bombarded of hate. Now, there's other people who are loved in the community, like LD2K. Rachel Demita was loved in the community, and I believe the new girl, I don't really remember her name, who's on 2K TV is very much liked as well. But there's some people get hate, some people are liked, but when they get hated on, man, they get hated on. Now, I don't know if this is necessarily the case for this situation, but there is a person who used to work at 2K. Some of you guys may know who he is, some of you guys may not know who he is, but I'll show you guys some screenshots of him being included on 2K TV and things like that. And his name is Scott O'Gallagher. Now, Scott O'Gallagher, I believe, is actually like an ex-professional who played overseas, professional basketball. I don't know why I said that, because it doesn't really matter, but this guy was involved in the gameplay aspect of NBA 2K, and he's been involved in the gameplay aspect of NBA 2K. He's called a 2K gameplay producer. He took that role in 2014. So for 6 years, this guy was involved in the gameplay and how the game actually came out for an entire 6 years. And just, I want to say, what was it, September 1st, so I don't know how long ago that was, like 13 days, 2 weeks ago, something like that. He tweeted out a video saying that he's coming home. Now, in regards to that video, he actually ended up joining NBA Live. Now, I want to say that NBA Live is a competition to 2K, but if we're being honest with each other and not even being a hater of NBA Live, because I don't want to hate NBA Live, I honestly want 2K to have some competition, but to say that NBA Live is 2K's competition is kind of, it's just straight up not true. NBA Live has a lot of work to do if it wants to be a competition for 2K, and it's unfortunate because 2K being monopoly leads to them doing a lot of shady things that they have done over the years. But if you're a monopoly of something, especially a big market like basketball video games, obviously you're going to be able to do whatever you want, say whatever you want, promote whatever you want, sell whatever you want, and not have any backlash for it, because people ultimately are going to buy it, because there's no other alternative to a basketball game. But Scott O'Gallagher decided that he was going to join NBA Live. Now, the exact reason why he was going to join NBA Live, no one's really too sure. A lot of people were caught off guard by this, because this guy has been involved with 2K and the gameplay of 2K since, like I said, 2014. He's been involved on the 2K TV. He's involved in community events. He's been involved in anything, or with everything. So the reason why he left is very, very, very gray right now. Like, nobody really knows. 2K hasn't come out and said anything publicly. He hasn't came out and said anything publicly as far as I'm concerned. Maybe NBA Live was offering him more money to work on the game, because maybe they're trying to go for a crazy push for next gen, because as of right now, we have no idea what's going on with NBA Live. We have no idea if they're trying to release a title for next gen. We have no idea what's going on, but hopefully with Scott O'Gallagher's experience at 2K, I'm pretty sure he worked worked at NBA Live before and then went to 2K and is now going back to NBA Live. But with his experience at 2K, maybe there could be some sort of changes that happen with NBA Live that can make it a little bit more playable, because NBA Live it's not a terrible game, right? Like, NBA Live has really good aesthetics, it looks really good visually, but when it comes to the gameplay, I think a lot of us watching this video, I want to say all of us watching this video, can admit that the gameplay for NBA Live is just not up to par. It is not as exciting as any other basketball game. It's very stiff, it feels very awkward, and the movement is just not fluent. It feels very, very awkward. It does not feel like a basketball simulation game. It feels very much like a really, really arcadey basketball game that tries to be realistic. And like I said, I'm not an NBA Live hater. I used to play NBA Live way back in the early days. It's crazy because NBA Live in the early days was actually better than 2K. Like, the roles completely reversed. NBA 2K was a game that not many people played, and NBA Live was a game that the majority of the people played. And now you fast forward to, I don't even know when this started, but you fast forward to now, and NBA 2K is the game that's played, and NBA Live is kind of that game that's put on the back shelf there that no one really plays. But hopefully Scott O'Gallagher joining NBA Live and leaving 2K is a sign that NBA Live is going to be better. Not only is it maybe a sign that NBA Live is going to be better, but it's a sign that 2K may not be the right place for certain people, because like I said, obviously us as consumers, we complain about the games, we complain about how they handle themselves, but some people who work there, you got to think about, I mean, some of you guys are going to say, oh, they're probably getting paid good money, things like that, but when they work at 2K, they're representing that company. Now, the reputation of 2K, especially over the years, has not been the greatest, so you may think that may have something to do with the fact that people are now stepping away. I shouldn't say people are stepping away, because this is really the only guy I've heard of in the recent, you know, whatever amount of time. But this may be part of the reason, because the company does not have a good reputation. It hasn't had a good reputation for years. It's been known to take advantage of people, but then again, EA is really not that much better. But when it comes to basketball, I would say that EA is better than 2K when it comes to handling business and things like that, because 2K has just been absolutely terrible over the years. But Scott O'Gallagher has officially stepped away from 2K and joined NBA Live, so I guess that's a positive for NBA Live, and a very, very interesting situation for 2K, because 2K has not gone public with it, and Scott O'Gallagher has not came out with the reason why he decided to step away from 2K. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, and please, 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 if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, double check and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.